All right, this is the last video you will need to watch. We will be practicing and you will have a quiz this week, so stick with it. But again, we want to find the vertex of this problem. And we know that my h is the number inside the parentheses. H comes from the parentheses. And k is the number all the way at the end. And h is going to be opposite from what's in the parentheses. So in the parentheses, I have -2. So the opposite of that is 2. And k is the number at the end of my equation, and it stays the same. We wrote those notes right here and here. Okay, and it stays the same. So it's going to be 1. So my vertex is h comma k, which is 2 comma 1. So I'm going to go, remember this first number is how many you go left or right. So 2 is positive, so I associate that to the right over 2. And this next number is how many you go up or down. Over 2 and up 1. Here's my vertex. And that will determine whether my parabola opens up or down. And I needed to, well, first I needed to determine that. And to determine whether my parabola opens up or down, I need to see if my a is positive or negative. A is the number all the way at the beginning of the problem. And if there is none, there's a 1 there. A positive 1. The only way it's negative is if there was a negative here, which there's not. So since a is positive 1, my parabola is going to open up. Okay. And then I can double check that in my calculator if I want. I can actually have my calculator do that for me. You need to put this in your calculator exactly how you see it. So we're going to put this whole pink equation highlighted in pink in my calculator. Y equals, and you can use your keyboard for this, y equals parenthesis over here, x minus 2, and parenthesis. It's going to keep graphing. Just wait till the end to see your real graph. Squared, so that squared is right here. And then plus 1. And then you should be able to match it. I see my vertex, which is 2 comma 1, which is what I got, and it's opening up. Again, I'd rather you use the calculator than cheat any other way. So anytime you have a problem that looks a little hard, like this problem right here, I don't have parentheses in. I don't have parentheses in this. And really, if there is no parentheses, that means your h is 0. If there is no parentheses, that means your h is 0. And your k is still the number all the way at the end. So k is going to equal -1. If that's too quick for you to understand, though, I'm just telling you, put any problem that looks to be a little different in your calculator. So get rid of this. Let's put that exactly how we see it. Y equals x squared, the squared is over here, minus 1. And then let's just see. I can click on my vertex, not these points. We'll talk about what these are tomorrow, but your vertex is either at the very bottom or the very top of your parabola. And that is 0 comma -1, which is what I got. My vertex is h comma k, 0 comma -1. And so that's going to be down here, and it opens up. It opens up because, again, the number all the way in front of my equation will tell me y. And if there is no number in front of your equation, there's a 1, and that's a positive 1, and it opens up. I would also use the calculator to double check your points. Sometimes we forget 0 comma -1. Sometimes you'll put it over here, but double check where you put it. If you can use the calculator, you will be just fine for this unit. Tomorrow we will learn a couple other key features, and then the rest of the week we will practice. Please, at any point, let me know if you have any questions.